Hi and welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be giving you my 5 tips for what mindset you need if you want to be successful with your community interest company. So I am going to be running through my top mindsets, and this is based on my own experience from running CICs for the last 10 years and also what I've noticed when I'm coaching other CICs with the ones that are successful and the ones that fail. I've noticed that people have a certain mindset, and I'm so impressed sometimes with how some people go at their CIC and how they achieve really high results early on. So I've noticed this is definitely linked to a mindset. So I'm going to tell you what those 5 are in this video. So before I jump into that, hit the subscribe button for everything to do with community interest companies, grant funding, social enterprises, and all of that. If you would like to book a call with me or buy my course or check out my memberships, then do go over to my website. I've got lots of services over there. Also, I've started doing bid writing for grant applications as well. So do grab my app, CIC Tribe, which is in the App Store, and check out what I have to offer. So that aside, let's get into it. So as I said, I've really noticed a pattern with who is successful and who isn't successful, and it's all down to mindset. So I'm going to run through my 5 tips for mindsets that are successful with community interest companies. So number 1 is confidence in yourself. People who have confidence in themselves are able to get out there, network straight off the bat, and those are the ones that are successful. The people who lack confidence, who sit at home, kind of wait for the grant funding to come to them, they're the ones that are not. So to get out there, even if you're wanting grant funding, you need to still get out there, get partners, book coffees with people, have meetings with people, go and engage with your community, do feedback forms, run a fundraising event, do a quick workshop or something just to test your idea. So those people who are confident are able to get out there and have that confidence in themselves to really just pitch to people, look, I've started a new CIC, can I come and have a meeting with you? I'd love to work with you. Or I've started a CIC, maybe your people that come to your organisation might be interested in coming to our workshops, etc. So having that confidence in yourself is number 1. Number 2, you need passion in your mission. So your CIC will have a mission statement. So maybe that's to help young people, maybe get into employment, maybe it's to help victims of abuse overcome trauma, maybe it's to steer kids away from gangs. Whatever your mission is, you need to be passionate in that. And often that passion comes from some kind of lived experience or professional experience that you've had that led you to actually start this CIC. So that passion needs to be evident. So having that passionate mindset, really feeling passionate about your CIC and its mission are the ones that are successful, because that comes across in grant application forms, that comes across on your social media, that comes across to partners, and people will want to partner with you if they see that passion. I definitely think lived experience is a big asset there, because I think that naturally people feel passionate when they have come from that position themselves, they found a solution, and now their mission is to promote that solution to those problems. So definitely lived experience does help that. Number 3 is just hustling hard. So you shouldn't just be on to grant funding, you should also be thinking about different entrepreneurial ways to get money into your CIC. Now I've noticed the people that hustle, the people who straight away are like, right, I'm going to do a bring and buy sale just to make enough money to get our insurance or our website started or whatever those small startup costs. They're the people who go and think, right, I've got some equipment here, so I'm going to rent that out and that'll fund this insurance, or maybe I'm going to put on this little workshop which will give me a couple £100 so I can afford to pay for this. So those people who hustle in those early stages where you're just trying to gain those first few £100 just to get your basics covered, to get your DBS done, your website, your insurance, those little bits, those people tend to be the ones who succeed. So they hit the ground running, they go straight at it. They don't just sit there, fill in an application, wait for the grant funding, which can take 4 months or more. So those people who are successful earlier on tend to be the ones who then fast track themselves. They're more likely to be funded for a start because people see that they're more active and proactive. So they're more likely to get grant funding. They're more likely to be proactive in that they apply for more grant funding, different pots. And they've got their own income sources as well. They think outside the box, they grow a business. Number 4 is a mindset that you can handle rejection. So this is key. So some people get rejected and for a grant fund, and they just completely deflates them. They lose their confidence. They think, I'm not good enough for this. Maybe a CIC isn't for me. I can't do this. Maybe grant application forms aren't for me, blah, blah, blah. And they have all of this negative self-talk, and then they don't reapply. So you have to have the mindset that if you get rejected, you're going to learn from it and put it in again. You almost got to train yourself to see it as a positive. And that sounds crazy, but it actually is. I've been rejected loads of times for applications, and over those 10 years of doing my CICs, and I learned from that. And now, look at me, I'm now a bid writer and I write applications for other people. So because I'm now, even though I've got dyslexia and ADHD, I'm actually good at writing applications. I'm good at that because I went through that process of being rejected. Now I understand what they want because I've read the rejection, I've read the feedback, I've learned from that, and now I carry on and I keep reapplying. So people who have got a mindset that they aren't going to get deflated with rejection, they're just going to keep going, those tend to be the ones that are successful. And linked to that, I think some people get rejected in other ways, not just about grant funders, but maybe you may also receive negative feedback. Maybe a partner doesn't want to partner with you, or maybe you just get negative feedback from your inner circle, or you get some kind of knock, which can be really hard, especially when we're starting out. So again, the people who have that mindset that they're not going to listen to the negativity or take the rejection, they're just going to carry on and they're just going to look elsewhere and they're going to keep going. Those are the people that succeed. And number 5 is dreaming big. If you've got that mindset that you are constantly dreaming of different ideas to get money into your CIC, different ideas of how you can have impact in your CIC, different ideas of different projects you could do and design, then those are the people that succeed because they tend to be quite versatile. They tend to be thinking, oh, I could do an arts council project on this or a heritage project on that. And, you know, they tend to be, and also, you know, they're entrepreneurial as well. So they dream big. They can also come up with other income streams, which helps them be sustainable. So dreaming big is definitely key. Just really thinking, I'm just going to go out there and get it. I'm going to carve the project of my dreams, the career of my dreams, and I'm going to have all of this positive impact. So dream big. Definitely do not listen to any negative self-talk or negativity from other people. Surround yourself with other people that dream big and you will absolutely explode. So I definitely rate co-working with the people who have all of those different mindset. So I definitely recommend surrounding yourselves with a circle of people that have those 5 mindsets, or at least some of them, because if you surround yourself with that kind of positivity, that kind of positive mindset, you will, I promise, be networking, building a team with those kinds of people that are all headed in the same direction, which is forward towards success. So I hope that helped, and if you feel like you need to have a chat, maybe just to get some positive mindset and get some positive thinking and overcome some of your doubts or your negative self-talk, and you want to book a session with me, then you can do that over on my website.